Real estate investment trust. Sounds boring, right? Like something only rich dads talk about at cocktail parties. But what if I told you there's a company, Realty Income, with a nickname that's music to any investor's ears, the monthly dividend company? That's right, monthly, not quarterly like most companies. Realty Income pays you to own a piece of their real estate empire, and they do it every single month. They've been doing it for decades. They even trade under the ticker symbol O, as in, oh, another dividend check? You might be thinking, what's the catch? Every investment has its risks, but Realty Income has weathered economic storms better than most. They've built a business model that's designed to generate passive income month after month, year after year. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about building long-term wealth. It's about having your money work for you instead of the other way around. Ready to learn more? Let's dive in. Realty Income has been around for over 50 years. That's longer than most marriages. In that time, they've paid out over 630 consecutive monthly dividends. Let that sink in. Through recessions, market crashes, and even a global pandemic, they kept those dividends coming. That kind of consistency is rare. It's a testament to their business model owning and leasing out high-quality, income-producing properties. Think grocery stores, pharmacies, and those giant warehouses popping up everywhere. These are essential businesses, the kind that people need no matter what's happening in the economy. And it's not just about paying dividends. Realty Income has also grown those dividends over time. They're a dividend aristocrat, meaning they've increased their dividend for at least 25 consecutive years. That's the kind of track record that should get your attention. So, what does this all mean for you? It means Realty Income has a proven history of generating wealth for its shareholders. It means they've weathered the storms and come out stronger on the other side. It means they're the kind of company you can feel confident investing in for the long haul. Now let's talk numbers. Because at the end of the day, a company's financial health is what really matters. And Realty Income's financials are rock solid. They have a strong balance sheet with low debt and plenty of cash on hand. This gives them the financial flexibility to make strategic acquisitions and weather economic downturns. They're not just sitting on a pile of cash, though. They're constantly reinvesting in their business, acquiring new properties and upgrading existing ones. Their revenue and earnings have been growing steadily for years, which is a good sign for future dividend increases. Remember, dividends are paid out of profits, so a company that's growing its earnings is more likely to keep those dividends flowing. But don't just take my word for it. Do your own research. Look at their financial statements. Read analyst reports. Talk to other investors. The more you understand Realty Income's business, the more confident you'll be in your investment. Let's talk about what you're really here for, those juicy dividends. Realty Income currently boasts a dividend yield of around 5%. That's significantly higher than the average dividend yield of the S&P 500. Imagine a world where your money makes you money while you sleep. That's the power of dividends. You're literally getting paid to own a piece of a company. And with Realty Income, you're getting paid every single month. But it's not just about the yield, it's about the consistency. Realty Income has increased its dividend for over 25 consecutive years. That's what we call a dividend aristocrat. These are companies that have proven their commitment to returning value to shareholders. Dividends are like the gift that keeps on giving. They can help you build wealth over time, even if you never sell a single share of stock. And with Realty Income, you can count on those dividends coming like clockwork. Investing is like a game. Your goal is to beat the market, to earn higher returns than the average investor, and Realty Income has a history of doing just that. Over the long term, Realty Income has consistently outperformed the S&P 500. That means if you had invested in Realty Income instead of a broad market index fund, you would have made more money. But remember, past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. The market is unpredictable. There are always risks involved. However, Realty Income's strong track record suggests that they have a winning formula. Their focus on owning essential businesses, combined with their financial discipline and commitment to dividend growth, has allowed them to generate impressive returns for investors. Now let's be real, no investment is perfect. Realty Income has its own set of risks, just like any other company. One thing to keep in mind is that REITs are required by law to distribute a significant portion of their profits to shareholders as dividends. This can limit their ability to reinvest in their business or weather economic downturns. Another risk is interest rates. When interest rates rise, REITs can become less attractive to investors, as their dividend yields may become less competitive with bonds and other fixed income investments. And of course, there's always the risk that something could happen to the real estate market. A recession, a pandemic, or even just a shift in consumer behavior could impact the value of Realty Income's properties. So, is Realty Income the dividend king of 2024? The answer, as with most things in investing, is it depends. It depends on your individual financial goals, risk tolerance, and investment timeline. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. But what I can tell you is this. Realty Income is a solid company with a proven track record of success. They've been generating wealth for their shareholders for decades, and they show no signs of slowing down. If you're looking for a way to generate passive income, build long-term wealth, and sleep well at night knowing your money is working hard for you, then Realty Income is definitely worth considering. But don't just take my word for it. Do your own research, talk to a financial advisor, and make an informed decision.